Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
I've learned a new way to fight. A Riftstone. A strange power emanates from within. Is everything in order, Master? Is everything in order, Master? If you should ever need anything else, do not hesitate to let me know.
Yes, Arisen. Yes, Arisen. If you should ever need anything else, do not...
Yes, Arisen. If you should ever need it.
Yes, Arisen. I am honored to travel with you.
Ah, a master and his pawn, is it? You'll be quite the force on the day you learn to fight as one. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of mortal combat. I can help in that regard, should you wish it. The men of the Enlistment Corps never turn away the eager. We are ready to begin. Are you? Let me be clear from the outset. I'm a harsh master, whoever the need. You'll complete 3 forms of training in sequence. Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need more than raw muscle here. If you find a task too difficult to manage, you might reconsider your party. There are other pawns here. You can choose among them if you care to. The first task is carrying freight. Haul the lot of them before my count ends. You're free to choose your company, but this is a task too great for just one person. Many hands lighten any load, as they say. Now, get to it. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. Then be off. I'll be here when you're ready to train in earnest.
You can judge the suitability of your party based on that information. We've need of numbers. Let's ask the other pawns' help. We've need of numbers. Let's ask the other pawns' help.
We'll begin as soon. Your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
Time aplenty.
This ought to take long.
The deadline draws near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time.
Enough! Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Next is combat training. You'll face my Scarecrow army here. Destroy them before my count ends. A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely. A company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. You'll set about destroying scarecrows this time. Get them all before my count ends.
I'll fell it with a spell.
Any that will target the Arisen are mine. Or slow will topple them. The deadline draws near, sir. Anything you've overlooked? The Scarecrow's weak to blows. We must hurry. There's no time.
I'll fell it with a spell.
Or slow will topple them.
Enough!
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Right then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows, but don't expect a repeat of the last. There are two sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic. If you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike hard. Vary your party and your tactics until you find success. Use your head. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. Well, it's back to the scarecrows for your last lesson. Destroy them all.
This scarecrow's weak to magic.
Time. The deadline draws near, sir. This Scarecrow's weak
I'll
to
fell it with
blows.
a spell.
We must hurry. There's no time. This ought to take long. Strength in numbers, Arisen.
We have triumphed.
Slay them all.
Enough!
That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done. You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt, no doubt. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
I've learned what to do in
I
this
feel more
quest.
familiar with this quest now.
I feel familiar
Well
with this
met.
area now. The training
It's
grounds
closed.
are used to instruct
Seems
the
we
men
need
of the Corps in
dispensation to
combat.
pass.
Hello. Can I help you? Can I help you? Then I bid you farewell.
If you find combat a struggle, it may behoove you to adjust your party. 'Twill be easier
We are
going
a
searching this
vagabond.
area.
Pleasure. Born in a drifting world. We come from the rift.
Oi there! Been some time, hasn't it? Enough time to become well famous in your case. The Arisen. Tis the second coming of Duke Dragonsbane, I dare say. I like it, friend. I like it well. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at my wares. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a Now, let us talk of business. Now, let us talk of business. Now, let us talk of business.
Hey? Hello. Can I help you? Then I bid you farewell.
Palms travel the rifts connecting this world with those beyond.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the Enlistment Corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say you hold dominion over the pawns. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself, but they are a clumsy lot. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic lets you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help, be it pawn, arisen, farmer, or fishwife. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest? Well, come again whenever you tire.
There are pawns there among the armaments, should you desire.
Well sturdy, this place. I've learned of this area.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads. Perhaps we'll find freedom among the crags that live in this place.
There may be materials here. Perhaps we'll find aught of use. This looks interesting.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
Built to keep out goblins, I should think.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat.
Back to Cassidus, Arisen. 'Tis a fair notion.
The Corps will remain here a while. Until then, you're free to use our lodgings. Will you rest? As you will. Repose is the better part of readiness.
Nothing should have that many heads. No choice. To arms! His throat is unprotected. Take aim at that head. I'll strike his head. There's no place to hide from the
Rid of that head! It reels!
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For truth? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title. Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose. Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital. But a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply. I cannot say what the past may hold. You'll need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up. What? You have some business here yet? Time is scarce. A rotten head makes for a poor trophy.
Feel more familiar with this quest?
I've gained quest knowledge. I'll heal your wounds.
Ever a pleasure.
I'll take that.